Hi guys, in marriage, talking and not assuming means choosing open, honest communication over assumption, over guesswork, over guesswork. So, what does assuming looks like? Assumption is thinking your spouse should know without telling them, believing your spouse should know without telling them. Assuming creates conflict. Assuming creates quarrel. It prevents intimacy. So, assumption creates misunderstanding, it creates unmet expectations, while talking creates clarity, it creates connection, it creates intimacy. Yeah. Clarity is when you know what your spouse means instead of guessing what they mean. Clarity is not me thinking, oh, I guess that's what you meant. Clarity is knowing when you talk, when you communicate. Also prevents conflict. It prevents potential, let me call it potential conflict, because you already know what your spouse meant. So any future conflict is being prevented. Then guesswork, where all you do is butt them up and you start assuming, oh, that's what I thought, that's what you meant, so that's why I acted that way. You know, so talking is very, very important because it creates intimacy, it creates love. Talking is asking instead of assuming. So my partner did something, I'm not sure about his action. What do? I ask, why did you do this? Why did you say this? And he will explain. Do you know some explanation settles disputes already? Because, oh, I thought that was what you meant. No, that's not what I meant. I meant this way. And everything is settled already. Talking also is expressing your feelings instead of bottling them up. I said it earlier, bottling things up only triggers fights, only triggers unmet expectations, it only triggers career. So instead of bottling them up, you talk clearly and you communicate clearly. So today, a reminder for you today is for you to know that your spouse is not a mind reader, and know that assumption builds walls, conversation builds bridges. In marriage sounds like he should know what I want, she should know what I mean. Which one you want between the two of them in your marriage today? I choose communication. I will advise you choose communication over assumption all day, every day, and you and your marriage would be a reflection of a good communication. Choose wisely, choose the best. And I will advise that instead of guessing, try asking, what did you mean by that? What do you want me to do? How do you feel? Do you want me to tell you about how I feel? That is an open conversation. And with that conversation alone, with you talking about that alone, it creates a meaningful conversation. And it will prevent conflict in your marriage. Thank you for watching this video to this end. See you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.